Hello, my name is Jupiter Hadley, and today we're doing another version of Jupi Plays All the Games, this time with a Locus jam. The instructions for this game jam were make a place something specific and discrete, like one room in a structure or a single fixed perspective. It can be graphical or text or diorama, or desktop folders or anything you desire. So it seems like it'd be quite the interesting jam. I'll be playing all of the entries for about a minute each. Links to the individual games will be in the descriptions, 10 per video. Feel free to check them out and check me out while you're down there. All my info is also in the description, and feel free to like and comment. Next, we're playing Waiting in the Sky. You're a kid sitting in the backseat of a car. Look through your window, touch the stars, create constellations. Alright, so we're gonna draw some constellations on the window. I've never quite understood constellations. I like this little glowy effect of ourselves. But I'm going to the planetarium, so hopefully I'll be able to understand them. This is quite a cool little atmosphere that they created. I'm going to refresh so I can do another one. Alright, so I want to there's a different batch of stars, which is nice, so each time you play is different. I kind of want to go along the outside of them all first. That's going to be a lobster claw, I've decided. No, I don't want there. Alright, over here. Lobster claw. I've made a lobster claw. Music's really nice too. Next, we're playing Kruo, I think. I don't really know how to say that. Prospect. A wasteland of crystals hovering above clouds, dark out to infinity and brutally cold, wind whipping at your cloaks. You stand on a skirt of crumbly rock, possibly shale, surveying the fine prospect of these drifting islands. Your own is one of the biggest, and you've managed to carve a towpath into the stone, offering transit up to the crow's nest and down to the cave. You can also return to Index. Let's check out the drifting islands. Hundreds of thousands of them, different in size and shape, but identical in color and composition. Gray rocks and purple crystals, no vegetation, no life. They wheel in gentle circles, directed by forces beyond your comprehension. Given a century, you might manage to reach one, but what would the point be? For now, it's better to just look. Let's do the rocks. You wanted to say shale or slate because of the way the rock is layered and apt to crumble with little encouragement, but this is an alien sediment, not comparable to anything you know. You stand on an outcropping slightly wider than your shoulder's breadth. It's a fine place to rest on the transit from top to bottom or bottom to top, and it affords a good view of the world, which you've come to call Kruo. But there's nothing to do here, so you might as well move on. Let's go to the crow's nests. The stars are a little wider than a hand's breadth. Yeah. Wind tearing at your clothes. A single misstep could send you spinning into the void. You progress slowly, but you finally reach the crow's nest. Sorry, my reading's not too great. Next. The last game also had sort of an author's note that told you a bit about the game, and it's a really nice read by the sounds of it. It just goes on infinitely forever. Anyway, the next game we're playing is Pond. It was part of a dream that the developer had. Alright, so we got some little fishes, a little snail. I don't think I understand which one's the bottom of the pond or which one's the grass. It looks really neat. Little fishies swimming, a little snail on the ground. I guess those vines grow out into the water. So we're looking like sort of top down. I just checked and it doesn't give us any controls, so I'm not sure if there's anything we can do other than just look at this beautiful little bit of graphic. I'm kind of curious about the dream and what it had to do with this little pond, but they plan on making a better version at a later date, so we'll see. Next, we're playing The Black Phone. Peter had so much trouble sleeping, he had to down his pills in at least an hour of thoughts. A violent ringing of the bell awakened him. He rose from the bed, grumbling. Crazy neighbors and their guests. It must be 3 o'clock. The visitors entered the hallway, and it was him ringing the bell, but he was not going to meet Peter. In fact, he wasn't looking for meeting anybody here. 4th floor, apartment 406. There he tried 2 keys, the second of them fitted the lock. Burglary is a curious line of employment. Benefitedly, Ronald Chernoff was very curious about a black phone behind the door of apartment 406 and a wooden box on a small table no further than 2 meters from the bed. A gift, a prototype, a valuable treasure left by Anastasia Kozlova when she fled the country. Of course, one had to be reasonably outfit with her Instagram to notice that. Peter opened his door to find an empty, silent corridor. He went to the neighbor's door and met a closed door. Ronald was working inside, quietly walking around the apartment. He began the inspection from the living room. We have music. Ronald is standing in a dark room with a big window. The walls are covered with a dingy rose wallpaper. A book stand is hanging above the television. Oh, and the door Ronald came into the apartment is there too. Other rooms, kitchen, right? So we have to kind of go through and figure this out. There's a big window. The moon is full today. It illuminates the apartment, making things stand out at some weird angles. The walls. There are colorful photographs on the walls. A wooden house in a forest. A village on a mountaintop. A family sitting around a fire. A sunset burning in the vast ocean. A black moonlit standing on sand dunes. We'll go to probably the bedroom to get the thing. Bedroom is spacious. Its walls are lavender green, almost white in the moonlight. A massive wardrobe accompanies the walls. On the wall across the big bed hangs a full-size mirror. On a small table is a wooden box. It's red wood, very expensive. The box is locked with a digital key code. Ronald takes out a vial from his pocket. He coats the keys with a bright white powder. Alright. So we have 1, 2, 7, 0. So all of them. All of them. Yeah, 1 now. 7, 2. Oh, this will take forever. Smash the box. Ronald still needs the phone in the box. It's high-tech, fragile phone. Smashing it isn't an option. God damn it. Alright. This seems very interesting. I like the idea of having to figure out how to open up the box. Next. The Curious Case of the Colored Rooms is what we're playing next. There's a trigger warning. There's vivid description of color. Non-sequential, violent against inanimate objects, mild language, tongues, and excessive use of adverbs. God, my head, where am I? You stand in a violently blue room. The shade is so vivid it stings. Before you sits an impossibly flat table, and on the wall opposite to you, a slightly fuzzy pink door. Let's see the table. Flat, made of white ceramic, the table hurts your eyes. It contrasts with the intense blue walls and floors like it's trying to crowd out the primary color. Why is it so flat? Was it designed by the government for space travel? Its legs, however, are not smooth at all, but riddled with different sized bumps, not unlike chickenpox. Do government. They do so like making things exact and flawless when exact flawlessness isn't needed, don't they? Never mind. Bumps. You notice one bump has a light seam around it. This must be a switch, right? The table winds, and when you straighten to examine the surface, you notice a small recess has opened, revealing a white fuzzy object. It is either a key to escape in this room or a stuffed bunny. You pick it up. The stuffed bunny. But they managed to make a key that looks like a flattened bunny. Is anyone's guess. What, is it blinking at you? Wait, is it blinking at you? Let's pick it up. You pick up the weird thing. It's warm to the touch, but before you can shove it in your pocket, it wriggles and falls to the floor. A large tongue slithers out from under the pink door. It probes around as if in search for something. You prepare to move away, which only attracts its attention. It's looking for food. Do doors need food? The bunny sits at your feet, staring up at you with bleachy, smug eyes. How to get the bait to the tongue without endangering yourself. Pick it up and throw it. You reach to pick up the key, ready to pitch it towards the tongue, cower behind the table, but you are nowhere near fast enough. The tongue wraps around you like a wet boa constrictor and draws you into a previously invisible, toothy maw. Instead of being punched to bits, you stumble and open your eyes. A dream, a vision of the future? Who knows? This seems really odd. I kind of like it. Next. We're playing RX-77R. Alright, I'm gonna understand these controls. Alright, so X brings you back. Alright, got it. This looks really neat. Especially for like an RPG Maker style game. It looks like it was made in the RPG Maker engine. A weird world. I don't see anything in here of use. So we'll go back out of this beautiful pink world. Maybe this way? It's really neat, the perspective on all of these. It can look like hallways, but if you turn ever so slightly, it doesn't anymore. Looks like a really neat place to wander about. Some wall over there. Go this way, maybe. Looks pretty neat. Next. We're playing Antiasylum. Loading. A mystical portal teleported you to a brick house. What could be in it? A prison, a hospital, or somewhat of the mixture of the two? The smell is awful, like something is rotting. The barren doors are closed. How do I do this? I don't know what the controls are. Alright, so I guess you just click. I just clicked and it kind of was over. Do your bed, you dirty, smelly, lice-infested motherfucker. Oh, okay. How do I do my bed? There we go. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. What the hell? She jumped out of the window. She died. One full minus. It's the work of the ambulance now. Put it in a black sack. Take away like garbage. What about some breakfast before the visit? This is weird. Dry croissants and cold coffee a lot. I'm not hungry. Then good nightmares. You will get some cocktail. First let me chain you in, bastard. I don't want you to run away or struggle. Sounds like I'm stolen. Keeper emerged. I guess we fight. Robert attacks. Keeper took 82 damage. Robert took none. We're gonna kill our Keeper. Looks weird. Keeper is slain. Robert was victorious. Key found. Awesome. Let's get the fuck out of here. Since I can't escape, I get on this robe and max myself like him. They won't recognize that the Keeper is a new one. Steps are closing. I have to go now. Okay. Oh, game over? Weird, it must be just the beginning of it. Next. We're playing Comfortorium. You're sitting in a bed of fluffy down feathers. The pillows are made of bamboo. You live in a Comfortorium. Look out the window. Feel your hair. Stretch. Alright. Let's do Comfortorium. A place made for your utmost comfort. Not many have this luxurious privilege in their lives. You're sitting in a bed, fluffy down feathers. Why are the pillows made of bamboo? That doesn't really sound comfortable. Let's look out the window. The sky is pink and the grass is golden. It gives off a sweet scent carried on a breeze that ruffles your milk white curtains. Alright? Feel my hair. Silky and soft, even if disheveled. More often than not, it smells heavily of viscera, drawing curious bees near your elegant head. You don't mind. Alright, let's stretch. You stretch the muscles in your legs, blood working its way back to them. You roll back your sleeves to massage your hands and wiggle your fingers. You push your arms out in front of you, tensing them. Your shoulders yield a satisfying strain. I don't know what else to click on. It sounds like quite the interesting place. Were any of these words clickable? You have to scroll your mouse over the words to see if they're clickable. Sounds like just a nice little place to be. Although, some people are allergic to down feathers. I used to have a down feather pillow that I loved. And pillows made of bamboo don't sound too comfortable. That sounds quite interesting. Next. We're playing Woof. Alright. It looks adorable. That's for like a little doggy. A rope! Rawr. I beat up the rope. Ball. Gate, let me through. The gate didn't listen. Got a nice sized living room here. Let's go for the couch. Can you reach? Nope. Up here? Nope. TV, it's not on. Damn it. Music. Want to chew the music? Yeah, let's chew it. Aw, it just gets little holes. Why can't I get through? He's gonna unplug the TV. I chewed up your music guy who's not home. I don't know, I was hoping he was there. Food, eat, nom nom nom. Water, drink, ah. What a cute little dog. Let's bark at the door. Chew on the shoes. Rain boots. Want to chew on them? Yes. Can't make a mark. Gosh darn it. That's cute. Next. We're playing the game Welcome. Alright. Let's take a look. Alright, so we're in like a hotel room. We're in bed. So you can spend like up to 30 days in this hotel room and see how things change and stuff. It's a very zoomed in view of the hotel. Oh, am I in like a little bed compartment? I don't know if I like this song. It's kind of creepy. Alright, whatever. So there's a radio. There's like a candle flickering on the computer screen. I hit the time clock. I guess that like sleeps me until next day, maybe. Alright, we got a cell phone. That doesn't look like I can use. Alright. Well, we have a cup now. Cups are fun. I don't know what I'm doing with a cup, really. Let's freaking change this weird music or something. Nope. Maybe I clicked too many times. Seems like a weird environment to explore. You can explore for 30 days where everything changes, I guess. Next.